right, team, we are live here on the TikTok, live on YouTube. It is that time to talk about the Book of Boba Fett. By the way, if my title for this stream says the Book of Boba Feet, that was an accident. I tried to edit it, I tried to erase it, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm just throwing it out there. I don't want to hear any of you guys coming back like, "Hey, you know what? Your title says the Book of Boba Feet instead of Boba Fett." I already told you guys it was a typo. It's a mess up. All right. It's Boba Fett. It's Boba Fett, not Boba Feet. Okay. So, I just wanted to get that out there, clear the air before we continue on with our stream. As usual, I always have a couple announcements. And let's jump right into that. Let me give a quick shout out to my chat before we do that, though. Something Ultimate YT. Hello, long time no see. Good to see you back, man. Thanks for being here. Boy with the helmet says, "Yay!" twice. I'm glad that you're excited because I'm excited. You guys should definitely be excited about today's stream. And again, I want to encourage all new viewers. You know, there are a lot of people that have constantly been viewing but aren't subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please definitely consider that. And to all my TikTok people, I would love to see you over here on YouTube as well. It's just a cool environment, and it's another platform where you guys can get some of my other content, which is really fun. So definitely be sure to subscribe. That helps out Datalorian more than you know. Randall says, "I'm on TikTok and YouTube." I love it, dude. I love it. Other than that, I am partnered with Save Neo, so I've told you guys a little bit about them before. There is going to be some content coming to my page where you guys will see more of me playing with the lightsaber and whatnot. They also sent me another one that's getting here Friday, so I can connect them and do some Darth Maul stuff, which is going to be awesome. But if you guys are looking to purchase a lightsaber, I will show it off maybe a little bit later in the stream. But you can use my coupon code Datalorian. I think you put it in right before checkout when you're purchasing. So just make sure you guys are paying attention to where it asks for the coupon code. And mine is just Datalorian, all caps. Type that in. Helps me out. And their sabers are on sale right now for the holiday season. So if you're really if you've been eyeing lightsabers for a long time and you're looking for a good quality lightsaber, one that shines bright, that's NeoPixels, got all the color fonts, sound fonts that you could ever dream of, definitely go to Save Neo. Check them out. In my link tree on TikTok, you should be able to find it there. Otherwise, if you're here on the stream, just go to saveneo.com and you can purchase directly through their website. That's where you can use the coupon code. It's directly through theirs. So be sure to go and check them out, man. They got some fun stuff. Okay, so other than that, guys, it's time. Isn't it nice that we have new Star Wars content to talk about? Isn't that nice? Dude, it feels really nice to be back in that position of yo, there's new stuff to talk about for Star Wars. Besides books and video games, there's still some other things to kind of keep your appetite filled. But as far as visual, TV world or film stuff, it's just nice to be hey, we have something to look forward to, every week now. Aiden Sim says, "Hello, what's up, Aiden? Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it." Datalorian, OMG, are you the guy that cosplays as Boba Fett? No, I'm not the guy that cosplays as Boba Fett. I'm the guy that cosplays as the Mandalorian. I am the Datalorian. I'm the guy behind the bucket. That is my face right here. So if you're disappointed, I'm sorry. But what can I do? I was born with this face. And it's been working out so far. So hi, your boy Charlie. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Let's kick it off again. Spoilers ahead. Major spoilers if you have not seen the Book of Boba Fett. Let's just jump right in, man. I gotta tell you guys, this first episode was great. It was really great. Phenomenal, even. I would say so. I was not underwhelmed the least. I was just excited and, full anticipation the whole episode. And it just gave you everything that you wanted for the tone and the excitement for the start of this show. I'm very excited for what they gave us. So let's talk about what was in the episode. By the way, I did do a live stream. I was a part of Darth Chaco's live stream earlier this morning, which was like around 2 a.m. It was crazy. We were all up talking and just trying our best to stay awake. But it was easy because man, we were talking about Boba Fett and it was great. So be sure you can check me out on his channel as well. That stream should be up. But anyway, if you're here, you're gonna hear my thoughts of the show. Number one, they answer so many questions and throw a lot. They throw a lot at you, in this first episode, but it's stuff that you can handle. Like, it's good stuff. It's all stuff that we've wanted. It's like, oh wow, they did that all in the first episode. Great. Now we just keep trickling on, and it seems like I wonder if there's going to be a formula to how they're telling, Boba Fett's story within the show, and I'll explain more of what I mean by that. Here a little bit later in the stream. But number one, one of the things I have been saying, like, dude, I want to see him, how he survived the Sarlacc pit. Like, that has to be explained. I was like, first episode, and this is before the episode even came out. I was like, I want to see him, like, escaping the Sarlacc. I want to see that visually, you know what I mean? And they give that to us in the first episode, you know what I mean? And it's great, man. And you see, okay, this is how he survived. Well, this is how he got out of the Sarlacc pit. This is how he survived. You see how he lost his armor to the Jawas, which, it kind of references back to the Mandalorian. So I thought that was cool. And then you also see that Tusken Raiders, we kind of already knew he had something to do with them based on his first appearance in the Mandalorian, where he had like the Tusken Raider staff. I can't remember exactly what that staff is called. If you guys know in the, either comment section, let me know. But anyway, based off of those things that we've seen in the Mandalorian, we were like, okay, he must have had some interaction with, Tusken Raiders, which we clearly see that they were trying to make him a slave when they had found him. But, I knew right off the bat when I seen that kid Tusken Raider make a couple little, shots and appearances within the episode. I was like, all right, something's going to happen around or to this kid, and that's going to be Boba's, way out, is through like a respectful, he kind of earned his right of freedom, so to speak. And sure enough, this little Tusken Raider kid meets Goro from Mortal Kombat. If you know what I'm talking about. And but there were so many cool little references. And even I did a small TikTok about this earlier too, because my wife pointed it out to me, and I seen it in a comment section of another video. Someone was saying, like, did anyone catch like the parallels between how Boba Fett, strangled, and killed that Goro sand creature, on Tatooine, and it was kind of like reminiscent of Jabba the Hutt and kind of how he died. I don't know if there was necessarily any parallels there, but it still had the same energy. Nonetheless, I definitely felt that. Now, Boba Fett wasn't in a sexy bikini like Leia Organa was. Could you imagine Boba Fett in a bikini like that? Like, I don't think I would want to see that. I'm trying to unsee that now, because my man's skin was just messed up. I was like, look, bro, here, let me get you some lotion. Let me get you some cocoa butter. Let me get you some chapstick. Drink some water. Man, you just dry everywhere. And, his poor skin just made me itch. But I mean, that's the damage of the Sarlacc, and I really enjoyed that they kind of show that. And to all of you guys who are like, what happened to his eyebrows? How come he didn't have eyebrows before? Well, guess what? They still show you the Sarlacc makes you lose your eyebrows. So we learned that quickly. Aaron, what's up, girl? Good to see you. So anyway, man, I'm just glad. I'm happy with how it started off. I'm happy with what they gave us. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the tone. I'm kind of like jumping all over the place with, my review of it all. But I'm just giving you guys everything that's just coming off of my brain of the show. I really enjoy the fact that, he's kind of got this idea. We talked about this last night in Chaco's stream, where it was like, okay, he killed Bib Fortuna, and now he's kind of like the new kingpin, the new crime boss, of Jabba's palace, and now it's like, okay, what do I do now? I don't think Boba has really thought that far ahead, and you can kind of tell where it's like he's still trying to figure this out, and he wants to do things his way, where it's more he wants to lead with respect, not ultimately like all fear. But it seems like he's gonna have to learn a balance between the two, where he does have to have this fist of steel, you know what I mean, for people to kind of fear him in a sense. If you're gonna be a crime lord, but still kind of be, respectful and doing things the way he wants to do. So I feel like there's going to be some struggle for him there. And you already see that really in this first episode, where there are just little things that happen, little comments from, different characters where it's like, they do not give a shit about this guy. Like, they don't respect him. They're like, oh, okay, you think you're the, they're like, you think you're the shit, you think you're the new boss, the new crime lord. We'll see. We're going to test that. We're going to put some pressure onto that theory. And that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy. It's kind of a coming of age thing, so to speak. I would say for Boba Fett, where it's like, he's going to be tested. You know what I mean? And I enjoy that. One of the things Chaco said earlier this morning was, he's one of the top bounty hunters, but that doesn't make him, understand the business aspect of really running an organization. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he hasn't. It definitely seems like he hasn't thought that far ahead, as far as like, oh, this is how this all runs, and this is how I get people to respect me, and da 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 da. So it's really exciting to kind of see him go through those trials of becoming this big baddie. You know what I mean? Yeah, Boba Fett is a baddie. I said it. So I'm excited to really see this change within him and how that develops over the course of the show. A couple other things I really like. Fennec Shand is a complete badass. That's already expected. We knew she was going to show up and do her thing, but she was whooping ass in this episode, and I enjoyed every minute of it, man. I was like, oh man, it was great. So much parkour and kicks, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I love Fennec Shand. Even more so now than when she made her first appearance. But it was even more cool in Mandalorian when you realize, like, oh, she's got some ties with Boba Fett. But I really love their dynamic, and she did very well in the episode. I was very happy about that. So aside from that, I really dig the back to tank flashback scenes. So whenever Boba Fett is like healing, it seems like he's still healing. Even in combat, I want to say this too really quick. Even when you see the action scenes are dope as hell. I do have to tell you guys that the action scenes were amazing. The stunt stuff was just like top notch. Absolutely enjoyed it, and it definitely even seems like it could be like even a step up from Mando stuff. I really feel like this was some top notch stuff, man. It was really cool. But even so, there are moments where you still see like he's still healing. He's not at his 100% quite yet. For those who have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't think he's like at his full capability quite yet. He's still kind of healing, which, makes sense. Sarlacc will mess you up. It says Fett. Good. I was like, if it says feet, what the hell, man? I'm not even going to worry at this point. But good. At least it says Fett, so that makes me happy. I'm so sorry, but I can't send roses on TikTok. Why can't you send roses? No, it's all good, man. Hey, I'm just happy that you're here. I love that. Love your content. Thanks, man. Okay, back on track. So, yeah, I really dig the back to tank flashback scenes, and it feels like that's a system that they're doing. I wonder if that's going to be a system of how they're going to kind of tell you some things of like where he's been. So every time he's in the back to tank, of course he's kind of dozing off, and that's when we kind of get these moments of flashbacks, and they clearly let you know so you don't get lost. That there is like jumping back and forth in between past and present, but when it happens, it's not in a way of like confusing. Like, wait, when is this happening? What is going on? You clearly understand when they're doing that, when you're in the present and when you're in a flashback, which I thought they handled that well. But I dig that. I like that system. If that's how they're gonna continue to do it, I really enjoy seeing those flashback moments when he's in the back of the tank. And just kind of learning a little bit more about Boba Fett. This is his time. Couple other things that I've heard going around is that there's rumors that Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, will make an appearance in Boba Fett show. I could definitely see it after this episode, because there's something that happens where he's like, they need a protocol droid because they can't really understand, different races of, people, aliens, and whatnot. So and Din Djarin, he's bilingual, knows like all these different languages, Tusken Raider, and God knows what else he knows. So I definitely could see that, and I even said that when the first trailer came out. I was like, wait, I was like, I thought I heard Mando's voice in the very first trailer for the Book of Boba Fett. So, but what he was saying, I was like, this doesn't really match up with actual conversation that Din Djarin would be having, with Boba Fett. It didn't seem like that's something that he would say, but it makes sense when I think about it now after seeing this episode. It's like, oh, maybe that really was him, but he's translating for someone else. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, that makes sense. And if Din Djarin is in it, I mean, obviously you guys already know I'm going to be hyped for that, but I really want his interaction to be very limited because I want to spend as much time with Boba Fett. I don't want any Jedis. I don't want the cameo of the week. I just want more and more time with Boba Fett. Give us that Infinite Shan, and I'll be happy. But yeah, I'm sure we'll probably get like some small type of cameo. And what I would like is, there's some reason that he's going to visit Boba, but Boba's like, you know what? I need your help. And he's like, you know what? Of course. They're kind of boys. He's not even tripping on like him being a crime lord. He's like, hey, you do what you do. I'm not even tripping. I got this Darksaber right now, so we all got our own issues. No judging here. But he probably will help him out, do some translating, because hey, a favor for a favor. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I give you a ride in my ship. I need you to stay for a few days and be my translator. Cool. That he pays his dues, right? But what I would like is a little small hint at things to come from Mando, like right before he leaves. And, Boba's like, this is just how I'm envisioning it. Is, Boba's like, hey, do you need a ride? Thanks for helping me out, translating. Can I give you a ride anywhere? And Mando's like, I actually got a new ship. Just got a new ship or something like that. And that leaves us like, oh, is it a new Razor Crest? What does your new ship look like? Are there going to be new toys of this? Because I really want to know right now. You know what I mean? So I think that would be a cool way. I don't know. I was thinking about this last night. I was like, I think that would be really fun if they did that. Just give us a little tease and something small to come, for Mando season 3. I would absolutely enjoy that. So, anyway, aside from that, man, yeah, man, it's one of those things. I talked about this earlier, and I said it in a TikTok video I posted today. I'm comparing it to Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, if you guys have seen Spider-Man No Way Home, it was like unreal. Like, wow, did this movie just really happen? Like, did I just really see what I've seen on the screen? Just unbelievable, crazy. I feel that same way about Boba Fett. And I know there are many other fans out there too, where it's like, Boba Fett has his own show. Like, that's crazy to say out loud. You know what I mean? For so many fans that have been waiting years to see this character really have his own moment, the way he's always deserved, I think is really, really cool, man. And to me, I was still watching in disbelief and in awe. Like, I'm watching the Book of Boba Fett. Like, Boba Fett has his own show. This is bonkers, man. It's crazy. But at the same time, it's also very refreshing because it's like, it's so nice to finally have some new Star Wars stuff to talk about. I'm so happy about that. You know what I mean? I feel like it's been a little, it's been a little dry in terms of, new stuff. Unless you're into books, unless you're into video games. Yeah, of course, there are many other things that kind of can quench your thirst in the world of Star Wars. There's something for everybody. But again, TV world, movie stuff, again, it's just nice to be able to like sit back and say, hey, every week now we got something to look forward to. So I'm already looking forward to next Wednesday because I'm like, yes, Bring it on. Give me some more boba. I need some. You know what? This is what we're gonna do every Wednesday, guys. You gotta find a nice place to go get some boba. You know, the drink, and then in every live stream, everyone needs to be drinking boba, and then send me a screenshot of you drinking your boba on my Instagram stories. That way, I can know you were in the stream and we're all connected together drinking boba as we talk about Boba Fett. Is that too much? Is that too much? I just feel like it would be fun. Uh, is this going to be a spoiler filled? Yes. If you have not seen the Book of Boba Fett, definitely I wouldn't watch this stream because I'm just randomly just talking about, you know, a lot of the stuff I enjoyed in the episode. So in the streams, I can kind of contain that. In videos on TikTok, I spread it out where I post and when I post spoilers. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I would definitely go away, go watch it, so you don't get anything spoiled for you. But I feel like that's another question. What's a good time to post spoilers for, you know, Book of Boba Fett? I was thinking tomorrow. I'm like, hey, if y'all haven't seen it, like tomorrow by tomorrow afternoon, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot of time. Between today, like midnight, you know, like okay, yeah, midnight yesterday, this whole day today, tomorrow. I feel like that's a lot of time, you know, in between to have like watched it if you're really dying to see it. Unless you got like a crazy, everybody's schedules are different, but I don't know. I was thinking of posting spoilers tomorrow, so you guys let me know if that's cool. I don't really care about spoilers. Okay. Well, if you don't care about spoilers, I'm going to talk a lot about spoilers. So, yeah, man. What else? What else is there to talk about within this episode? Yeah, it was 35 minutes. It wasn't too short. You know, I feel like that was fairly, I want to say, kind of episodic. You know, most of the Disney Plus Star Wars stuff is, you know, between 35 to 40 minutes. But I mean, the ending, I thought it was great. At first, it took me by surprise. I was like, "Oh, wait, that's it." But I like the, I don't know, I like the artsy style of how this introduction was told. You know, there was just some cool decisions that they made, um, just in the way they filmed things. That I thought, hey, that was really cool. You know, like even with the Tusken, you know, Raider leader passing Boba the water at the end, you know, for him to drink. Um, which I thought it was cool because it was like, you know, he had earned, you know, his salvation in a sense. And this whole time, you know, these flashback scenes that we had gotten throughout the episode, you'd seen he was just dying to get some water, you know, dying to get some rest, dying to get some help. And there was like no mercy for this guy at all. But you know, with his, you know, act of saving, you know, that young Tusken Raider, you know, again, I thought that was just a cool little parallel within the episode. I thought that was really cool. And I must have gotten an Amazon package because my garage door just opened. Anyway, so yeah, man, I absolutely enjoyed the episode. I'm trying to think. Yeah, let me close it. My dog's going crazy. So yep, that's definitely Amazon. Does anyone else have that feature where like if you are ordering through Amazon, you can like if you have like a garage door opener, they can post, you know, put your packages and stuff in your garage. It's pretty fun. It gives them like a temporary code. It's pretty badass. I like it. Random fact, just a random fact, just throwing it out there. So anyway, enough about my Amazon packages. Let's get back to the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, man, I don't know how many of you guys are reading like War of the Bounty Hunters. I started reading it like the very first issue and didn't keep up with it after that. Because I believe it like spreads out into other things, if I'm correct. I don't think it's just about Boba Fett. I think yeah, obviously like Crimson Dawn and, you know, other characters, obviously Kira being the main leader of that. You know, there are a lot of different characters that have an appearance within War of the Bounty Hunters. And I've heard, you know, my buddy Chaco, Element 7, and a few others kind of talk about it. So if you guys are familiar with it, one of the theories is that Crimson Dawn or Kira both, you know, could potentially have an appearance, you know, within the show, which would make sense, you know, if you're thinking about, you know, Boba Fett and the crime world and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, it would definitely make sense to see some of those characters, kind of come into the mix of what's going on right now. And another thing, I can't help but think ahead. Like, where is Boba Fett during the time of the sequel trilogy? You know what I mean? Like, is he still just doing his thing? On Tatooine and being this big ass crime boss that we just didn't really know much about. Because maybe it's more underground, but I don't know. I'm curious to hear from you guys. Where do you guys think Boba Fett ends up come sequel trilogy time? I don't think they're gonna just like kill him off. That would be stupid. Like all these years we've been waiting for them to bring him back. It would be so stupid to be like, oh, we're just gonna kill him off. Like, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I do think, and maybe it's a simple question, simple answer as to the galaxy is just massive. The galaxy is huge. There are multiple things going on outside of the Skywalkers. And that is facts. That is facts, ladies and gentlemen. Could you show me your Mandalorian helmet? Everybody wants to see the helmet. Absolutely. I'll show you my Mando helmet and my lightsaber from Save Neo because I mentioned that earlier. So yeah, man. Overall, I enjoyed the entire episode. I really did. And I think this just set off the tone. Very great. You know what I mean? Like, I like this tone, and I like where it's kind of started us off, and I'm excited to see kind of where it is going. So asking you shall receive. In the meantime, if you guys got questions, type them below. Comments about the Book of Boba Fett if you watched. This is the time to do Q&A. So let me grab my lightsaber and my helmet because you guys asked for it. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Okay. And then I feel like I have to do my Mando voice. Whenever I have the helmet on, it just naturally happens. You know what I mean? All right, so check this out. Here we go. Turning on the lightsaber. What color will I get? Blue? I got green. Look at that. Let's change colors. Just hold it down for like 2 seconds. And then you change through your colors on here. This thing is great. If you guys want to get one for YouTube, go to saveneo.com. Let me post this here. So right there, you can see that in that caption. Save Neo. Use my coupon code DADALORIAN at checkout. I actually think you have to post the coupon code before you finish everything in checkout. So make sure you just pay attention to where it asks for the coupon code. So definitely go and check that out. Save Neo is great for TikTok. If you guys are looking to buy one, just click on the link in my link tree, and it will take you straight there. And then just use the coupon code DADALORIAN to get yourself a lightsaber. This is the way. So look at this thing. Isn't it great, man? I absolutely love it. I love it. So honestly, guys, I really think that that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep this stream pretty short. Nothing too crazy today. I switched colors, didn't I? I want to go back to the orange, and I think I just missed it again. There we go. Keep it on orange. There we go. So anyway, I absolutely love the episode. Yeah, man, it was just a great time. So happy to be a Star Wars fan right now and enjoying new Star Wars content. It's nice to have some new stuff to talk about with you guys. Kai from Fortnite has the glow stick weapon. Yes, I do. Can you shout me out, please? Hello. I sent you a gift. Hey, thanks for sending me gifts. That's so kind of you. I appreciate it. I love it. And I'm going to send you guys a gift. Go to my link tree if you guys are looking to buy a lightsaber. Go to my link tree. Use my coupon code DADALORIAN from Save Neo when you go to their website. Type in my coupon code DADALORIAN. Helps me out, and it keeps you guys even further connected with me. so they'll know I was the one that sent you. So definitely go and check that out if you're looking to buy a new lightsaber. Um, so anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to next week. I will see you guys Friday. By the way, I will have the Skywalker Saga video game, the Lego game. So we probably will be doing a little bit of streaming for that on Friday. So be out on the lookout. It's going to be a great time. Bring some snacks. Come ready to party because it's going to be great. And I can't wait to see you guys then. Much love. This is the way. I'm going to go ahead and end here on YouTube. Peace.